How's your fine Saturday
Hello?
morning going?
Yeah, pretty
Hello,
good.
hello, hello.
I had to wake up like 2 or 3 hours earlier than regular, so that's fun, but
No, nice, nice. Putting in the hard yards.
yep, basically. That's fine. I got a lot
Um,
of sleep anyway, so.
do you
All
know
right,
if this is game one or?
it's a best of one, I believe, but it is a semi-finals, so let me just double check.
So I never knew that TFA stood for the Future Ancients. That's actually
Uh,
I just learnt that then.
sorry, what?
I just learnt that TFA actually stands for the Future Ancients. I didn't know that before.
Oh, you haven't been watching my casting?
I only just got back to my house. I know.
Oh, okay, okay. That's all good.
Not not
I
not su-
guess.
not supporting the tourney.
Not putting in the hard yards, are you?
Yeah,
All right,
exactly. Not pulling that like magic up.
All right, so this will be the semifinals for the Dinosaur NZ Dota 2 tournament. It's going to be sponsored by uh,
10 seconds
uh,
remaining.
By
Ripple
dinosaurs.
Esports. No, Ripple Esports.
Oh,
They're
nice.
fitting the $50 bill, I think, for the prize money.
Oh, shout
So
outs
this
to
is a
them.
Yeah, shout out to them. This is the semifinals. We have been watching the Future Ancients dominate. Well, not dominate. They've been doing really well though. They've won the last 2 matches, and I casted both of those, and they've been doing pretty well. They seem to really like Kunkka. And this time the Ricky gets picked up, not getting banned out by Alpha Wolf, instead picking it up themselves. Yeah, the Future
Is
Ancients
this
have always been.
TFA's third game of today?
Yeah, third game today. Yeah.
And they've won two coming out this one.
Yep. Exactly.
Oof. So they're on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, they've been doing really well, really consistent strategies and plans and execution as well. They've been really consistent.
Do you know if it was first pick Kunkka all 3 games or?
Well, the first game was first pick Kunkka. Second game, the other team banned Kunkka in the first phase, so they couldn't pick it up. But in this game, obviously they've picked up Kunkka in the first phase, so they really value it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the first pick Kunkka. It's probably like the strongest position 4 in the current game.
Yeah, I'm just being told that it is
Him
a
and
best of one.
ET.
Radiant team.
Especially good for a best of 1 draft.
Yeah, I haven't really seen much ET lately. Like there was a ban in the first game at one point, but like I haven't really been seeing that much ET lately, which is interesting. Like it is a hard hero to play generally, but it is really strong as well.
It's definitely one of those heroes you need to play it pretty confidently to be able to pick it up, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm definitely not an ET player, hey, so I wouldn't be asking my captain to pick me any ET anytime soon.
Radiant team ban.
Ooh.
Yeah.
TFA, they go for a Vengeful Spirit. They're showing their support combos right at the start here.
Yeah, it looks like it. The Kunkka could be still a carry, like a mid laner or even a carry position sort of thing, but it probably is.
How did they run the Kunkka the other 2 games? Was he position 4 or was he?
Well, no, they only ran it in 1 game before, but yeah, they ran in the support position, and it basically like carried them to victory in a way, like. Like every single boat he hit, got like
is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it wasn't only that. It was like every single boat he was hitting was like 3-man, 2-man, 4-man. It was ridiculous. It was disgusting.
Do you think TFA just banned out Husker just because he's a strong hero here? Like,
I think in a way, like they're sort of covering their bases because they usually like to prefer like mid game heroes that have a lot of magic damage, like Mirana or like Kunkka and stuff like that. Like they're mostly magic damage generally, and Kunkka and Huskar is really good against that. So they're probably just covering their bases. Or they may have even seen like the other games of Alpha Wolf. I haven't seen them, so I don't know what they would have picked or anything like that. But they may have been picking up like say a Huskar or a Tinker.
Husker.
Yeah, they may.
Because usually you see the Husker ban out after maybe an Oracle pick or a Dazzle pick, but with a Ricky and an SK setup, it doesn't scream Husker to me. But you know, TFA, they're They're calling it. They're banning out the Husker.
It is pretty common though to see the Husker and Oracle picked up in the second pick phase. Generally, like they'll
Third
it
and
sort of like
fourth
becomes
picks.
like third and fourth picks. Yeah. So like Owl Devourer. What do you make of that?
I have no idea. It's pretty interesting. I saw the Tinker ban, and I was thinking, they're banning out the mid lane, and then Alpha Wolf go for an OD. So I guess it's one of the few heroes who could not get comboed by
10
Kunka's X.
seconds remaining.
I'm not
that's
sure.
true,
It's an
actually,
interesting
like-
pick, hey.
Yeah, I think I'd almost prefer like a Parker or something like that.
I'm
like, if
really
you
gonna
wanted to
be-
dodge the X.
Reserve time.
Yeah, good point. Get a puck, get a Juggernaut. Could dodge the X pretty easily.
Mm. Yeah, and Juggernaut's pretty good in the mid lane too. Like you get a bottle and then you're basically unkillable because you got like healing ward and you've got bottle regen, so you're never gonna die.
Yeah, and also, I'm not a huge OD player, but he doesn't seem as strong in the mid lane as he once was. Like he used to be the hero. You pick him and you force a Razor or a Viper or something. But nowadays, most mid heroes can kind of generally, survive against him.
Yeah, like it's big. The biggest
is-
thing was the cast point, the cast range of Astral Imprisonment.
Yeah,
It's like really
yeah,
bad
the-
at level
the
1, 2,
melee
and
level
even
1
3. It's
Astral.
pretty bad. Yeah, it's like
it's so awful.
basically
It's
melee.
useless.
So yeah, like unless you're up against a melee hero who's jumping on you, then like you're not really going to be using that very effectively. So like it makes sense to get one point in it to dodge X and stuff, but the problem there is that like if the Kunka's good enough, which it seems like he is, then he can basically just like fake out the torrent, and then when the guy astrals himself, he just waits 4 seconds and then torrents him again. It could just be another setup.
By the way, do you know where the option is in my games to have the audio continue while I am? Never mind, I found it. Play audio in
Oh, you found
desktop.
it?
There we go.
Oh yeah, the
I was trying to alt tab to check Facebook, and then I lost your magic voice. I was like, no, I don't know what it's saying. I gotta go back.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah, I
remaining.
don't have that on.
There we go.
but, like, yeah. I'm just trying to.
Marana
Remaining.
ignored until the third pick, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Alpha Wolf didn't ban it out. They preferred to ban the Batrider and the Nyx Assassin. Like, I'm curious as to why they banned the Nyx Assassin though. Like, actually for the OD that makes sense. But the Batrider though.
And I think Scroats is their captain and their offlane player, and I think he
yeah,
plays
he is, yeah.
quite impressive Batrider and
Oh yeah, if you saw,
Whistleback, stuff like that.
very impressed. He was top of the net worth at one stage in time. He was like 2k above the enemy carry at one point.
As a
He
Batrider.
was like farming like a monster. Yeah, as Batrider, yeah. And that was
Wow,
including
okay.
like kills and stuff. He was like doing a lot for his team as well as like farming up. It was ridiculous.
He's a pretty solid offlane player. Good old
Yeah,
Scroats.
definitely. Yeah, he
Also,
always
pretty
seems to
amazing
find
name.
farm.
Let's be real.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Pretty great tag.
Yeah, his profile pic
Very
was also pretty funny at one point.
Australian.
Yeah. Have you seen his
this is
profile
gonna be
pic in
interesting.
the past? Oh, Oracle. Yeah.
No, I haven't. What?
Yeah,
they
he used
go
to
back
just be
to the
like
Oracle.
a couple of balls with a smiley face. That's basically what it is.
We go back for an Oracle pick here after Husker's banned out.
Yeah, I think they really need something
Um,
to deal with the X marks the spot or the Vengeful Spirit sort of stuns or Marana stuns and stuff like that. They need something to deal with like that initiation in a way. Because if any of the heroes get caught out, that's basically GG for them.
Yeah, and Oracle's ulti and Oracle's purge, it does not purge the stun on arrow, so it does not work like that. Like you're not in the baton, you won't be able to get out of the stun. You're still stunned.
10 seconds.
Yeah, and you can't
but
purge
Oracle
the
does
X either.
Yeah, and but Oracle does pretty much negate most of Marana's magic AOE damage, so that's something I guess. But
And Kunker as well.
It's
Like
interesting
Kunker's mostly
pick.
magic as well.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I'm actually really
so-
liking it.
so far I'm definitely favoring TFA's draft at the moment here. Just with they got three of the strongest kind of heroes in this meta. They got the Juggernaut, the Marana, the Kunker, and unless this Ricky's gonna get some serious work done, it's looking a bit tough for this OD and the Sand King to carry enough weight in these team fights.
Yeah, you're right. How do you feel about like
I mean, how do you
Slido
burst
this
this
game?
Juggernaut?
Dire team ban.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or
Like,
Alpha Wolf.
how do you feel about Slardar? Like, the reason why I like Slardar in this game, at least, is because you can tag the Riki and the Sand King, and like, it's really good, like anti-invis sort of thing. And it's an offlane hero. They don't have an offlaner right now.
10
It seems like
seconds remaining.
instead of banning the Tide Hunter, it might be better to ban out like a Slardar or something.
Yeah, and also if oh, there we go.
Radiant
Almost
team
exactly the same thing
Beastmaster.
for
Yeah,
for
basically,
Scroats.
yeah. It gives you lots of vision.
Lockdown.
And that's that. If Scroats can do what he's been doing so far, like that's gonna be a really strong hero for him.
And that's probably what they're thinking. That the off lane against what's it going to be a SK or a OD with the Oracle helping him out? Not a very strong safe lane, you know.
5
So
seconds remaining.
Hmm.
that Beastmaster might be able to get work done with his ball there.
I think it's gonna be an offlane Sand King
Reserve
actually.
time.
Unless the yeah, it's probably gonna be an offlane Sand King actually. Unless they can try and get the Beastmaster against Sand King 1v1 matchup. That's pretty like
Yeah.
pretty even, I think. Like
How do you think?
Uh,
How do you
like
think
early
Alpha
on
Wolf
the-
are going to try and lane this? Because I agree with you. Ideally, they want the SK versus the Beastmaster, but how do they make that happen?
I think they're gonna go for like a really greedy carry now, and then what they're gonna do is they're gonna go Outlaw Devourer mid, Oracle to protect the greedy carry, Riki roaming to help out the OD, and Sand King to offlane. So yeah, it's like it's not a really greedy offlaner, safe lane, sorry, but yeah, he does need a bit of farm to sort of make a mark.
He's a
this
bit
game,
greedy in
so-
the sense that he's pretty weak in lane.
Yeah, like well, he's weak in a certain sense. Like he can't really do much except for like leash onto people and stuff. So, like it is a really good stun in a way. Like it's not really a stun, but it's like it stops people from running away. And you can hit him for a few times. But yeah. So we're seeing Mirana being put in the mid lane because Nova is always in the mid lane, whereas Nova Clips is always the support Kunkka.
10 seconds remaining.
Nova Lau and Nova Clip.
Yeah, I think I usually just call Nova Loud Nova because that's what like they all call them. So, like I've played a lot of games with TFA in the past. Mostly lost. Like they're the kind of the people who like they can beat like 5 or 6K teams if they like have a really solid draft, because their execution is always like really crisp and clean.
Pardon me.
That's alright. Let's have a look at the individual people. So Hawkeye Pierce is going to be on the mostly 5 position Vengeful Spirit. Nova Clips is going to be on the support Kunkka. Scroats is going to be on the offlane Beastmaster. Going to be looking out for him. Juggernaut is going to be played by Kay. And Nova Lau is going to be played by Mirana in the mid lane. Do you want to do the other team?
Yeah, so over on Alpha, we have Fury, lots of Ys on this name, playing Outlaw Devourer, probably going mid lane, I'm guessing. Hasn't bought his items yet though, so not 100%. We have Rechtmeister playing the Sand King. Hopefully he can, get some work done. Benji on the, not sure if it's a farming Riki or not farming Riki, but Benji on the Riki. And finally, Migan salvageable. Migan
Mega unsalvageable, is it? Yeah, Mega.
Mega unsalvageable. Wow, there's my English skills there. How embarrassing. Mega unsalvageable, playing the Oracle, and finally that leaves Mint on the Slark.
Or English man, like
If you had to
I'm
call-
pretty bad at it.
If you have
That's
to
why.
guess-
That's why we
yeah,
need
if you had to,
co-casters.
quick predictions, Magikarp. Who do you reckon's gonna take it?
I'm gonna side with like I really like
Based
Alpha
on the draft.
Wolf's I like Alpha Wolf's drafts better, honestly. Like just because like in the late game they're gonna be able to do more, but I feel like TFA they're just gonna have a stronger early game, and like from what I've seen of their play, they're really crisp and really clean, and they seem to like be really objective based, and in this game it's going to be all about objectives. I think if they can like secure the map, get rid of all of the like vision and safety of the enemy, then they're not going to be able to farm. And
As we say that,
seeing,
looks like Mega Unsalvageable is about to get Mega Unsalvageable. Oh, the torrent misses, the arrow misses, but doesn't matter. The
Doesn't
spin's
matter.
on point, and Oracle is dead. Was that first blood for Juggernaut? No, for Beastmaster.
Yeah,
Scroats picks up the first blood. Extra 300 gold going to lane for him.
You do
300?
not want to give this
Yeah.
guy a free 400 gold like that.
Also, his Beastmaster's got a very scary Mohawk going on. Oh, by the way,
Oh, yeah?
Magic Arts, look what they're doing with the lanes here. We've got Juggernaut offlane.
Juggernaut offlane. Oh yeah, they're doing a scary sort of
offlane.
trial lane. Look at that. They're hiding the supports in the trees, by the way. If you can see, like the
Wow.
Hawkeye Pierce and Nova Clips are at the bottom, tucked
This
away
is
in the
sneaky.
trees.
I'm loving this. See,
Yeah, I'm liking this too.
I'm seeing
I'm
what you
also
mean
liking
by
the whole. Sorry, go ahead.
their team play. These guys play as a team very well, you know, especially at this level. It's huge impact in the game. Oh, and they're bait.
And there goes a stun.
Oh,
And it looks like the lead is
the
barely
lead.
gonna be enough, but he has to eat a fairy fire there just to survive.
Did he have to
probably
eat
would've
that fairy
survived
fire,
actually
or was that
without
just
it, but I
yeah, that
don't
was,
think he had
that was
to, but,
unnecessary fairy fire, I think.
Yeah, but he's still really low, like a like another
Yeah.
torrent, just a
And-
scary sort of torrent.
And now they've got a Ricky in a tri lane, so that's looking a bit awkward.
Hmm.
By the way, is your
Yeah,
vision
it's-
around? Can I hop onto your vision? Somewhere?
I'm not sure how you can. You can see where my camera is generally, isn't it? Like in the minimap. Should be like orange.
think
or
so.
something.
I want to follow you around, but I can't. Bit of a bummer.
Oh.
well.
Oh yeah, that button doesn't work, isn't it?
How's this mid lane doing? 6-3
look
on
at
the OD, 3-1 on Mirana. So she's getting a little bit out CS.
Makes
But it's just
sense.
the
Like
start of the lane.
there's about 10 base damage difference. The thing is, like Mirana's base attack, base agility gain is like so high that within a few levels she's gonna catch up. So, like
Yeah. To
Hopefully
quote
it won't be
Sing
too
Sing,
bad.
Mirana does hit like 2 kittens combined at the start there.
yeah.
She does have not much damage to speak of.
And we're seeing a
So
pull coming in for the.
Did we see a Drow ban in that Pixen fan bases?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think it was
Pixton banned phase,
TFA
okay.
banned it. I think
Ban
they
out
banned it in the
Drow.
second phase. I think. Did they? Yeah, I think they banned it in the second phase.
So do you think the OD is purely a anti-Kunka thing, or do you think that Theory is just a very competent OD player, maybe?
It could be a bit of both, actually. I think. Odie's one of those heroes that if you know how to play him, he's a really scary sort of hero. Like whenever I've been up against ODs in pubs, it's usually like he's the one who's soloing everyone. So, like yeah, if you can get big enough with the OD, you can't really die. We're
He
seeing a
definitely
sentry
pops
ward.
people.
We're seeing a sentry wall coming out in the bottom lane between the Ricky and the Vengeful Spirit. Benji really like trying to find where these sentries are. He did get spotted out somewhere there, so he's pinging it out, being like, "Oh, where's the sentry?" And he finds it. So there's no more vision. Oh, there is still a sentry in the lane, but there's less vision now for the Ricky.
A
Torrent
little bit of
misses.
action down bot. They're just throwing out some spells into the Juggernaut. 13 for 4 on the Juggernaut and 11 for 2 on the Slark. So it looks like they're both trading pretty evenly. Who do you reckon's going to get the upper hand in this aggressive tri-lane, man?
I think
Because
technically
Sand
speaking,
King is definitely getting the upper hand in the top
Oh,
lane.
here we go, got an X coming out. Torrent.
Oh,
If he can get the spin
Ricky
off,
getting
that's
caught out.
gonna be a lot of damage. And there's no blink strike on Ricky, so he's just gonna
there
die.
we go.
Yeah,
That's
like
two
this probably,
over.
yeah, this is probably what I expected actually. Like just it's 3 heroes against 2 heroes and a Ricky. Like as good as Oracle is in Trial Lands, it's just like you can't do enough really. And plus you need
Well,
levels
that's
as well,
the,
so
That's kind of the confusing thing about the OD mid for me, because I'm thinking you kind of want to get something that has some kill potential, because you can get the Ricky in there, hopefully get a kill on the enemy mid player. But OD is just not, you know, quite the lane dominator that he used to be. You know, like Mirana's surviving against him, she's probably one of the the weaker mid laners at the moment. So I'm not sure. I definitely think it's an interesting situation that Alpha have drafted themselves into here with the OD.
yeah, I think Mirana's like gotten a lot stronger in the mid lane as well. Like if you look back like 3 or 4 patches ago, Mirana would never be seen in the mid lane generally, but like nowadays with the extra attack range as well as the agility gain, it's a bit better of a hero in terms of like the mid matchup. Like obviously the first few levels you're not going to be doing that much damage, but like now she's got 62 base damage, and I guess she's still 10
we see Ricky.
damage under.
We see Ricky roaming to top, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, the
I did not
Beastmaster's
know.
got Raw, by
I did
the
not
way,
know the.
as well.
I did not know that Mirana had her attack range increased.
Yeah, it's 630 now, I think. Is it? Yeah, 630.
Wow. Okay. What? She's like Alina.
I think Linda's even got buffed as well, isn't it? Like 340 or something? Or 370? Something disgusting like that. Oh, we're seeing an Exile on the Slark. The stun comes out after the Dark Pact.
He should be.
So
Doesn't have
they're
leap.
gonna just kill him.
No leap. Did he leap before the X marks?
No, he left after the X marks. He got X marked and then he left away. So he should
Now,
have, like. Sorry, go ahead.
Magikarp, looking at this Slark's item build, is he going Midas or is he going Treads but in the weirdest way?
I think it's not like really so bad to go treads first, like to go gloves of haste first when you're going for treads. But in this situation, I think it is bad because you're in an aggressive trial lane. You need as much health as you can.
You
So,
definitely
yeah.
want that ogre, that belt of ogre strength, hey?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like any like that little belt of ogre strength might have been enough to help him survive. Maybe not, but like it would have forced him to dive harder, sort of thing. So
Yeah. Probably not on that particular kill with a Juggernaut right on top of him, but maybe another time.
yeah, we're seeing
Ricky's rolling
Sankin go
into
for a
mid.
big stack right now. If you look over here
Whoa.
in top lane, there's a big stack going for the Sankin. It looks like
And this
And,
Sanking is 48 for 8 at the moment. He is incredibly
he's got a blink
fast.
tag. Oh no, he doesn't have blink
Oh,
tag. He's
he's
gonna
dead.
die. Oh
dead.
my god, he was 10 gold off. He's like 20 gold off from a blink
Oh
tagger.
my
That is so
God.
sad.
Oh,
Meanwhile, we got
that
a
was a
sneaky little smoke
huge
gank
kill
mid.
for Scroats.
Runners
Oh,
is gonna be
okay.
able to do it. He leaps into his team. Is he
His
gonna survive?
teammate?
The Ricky's being jumped on now. Is there an arrow? No, 2 seconds till arrow comes out. So they're just gonna like, back away now. looks
They're
like.
gonna try and kill the VS off, yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna lose
Find
the
the
Conker too.
Conker.
Oh, Conker comes out, but it's not enough. Well, they lose both their
They had
supports, but
to,
they save their Mirana.
Yeah, that was a really interesting little gank. The runner leaps forward next to her teammates and gets away on 1 HP. You know, 1 hit HP.
Hmm.
That's crazy. Juggernaut has picked up phase boots in the off lane, so he's farming pretty well.
Yeah, and he's also got a 4-man shield, so he can trade more effectively against the Slark now. Slark only has a
He's-
star shield, so...
This Juggernaut is 37 for 11, and the Slark is just 20 for 3, so that's a bit rough.
Hmm. Yeah, and this Sanking, is he got his blink dagger now? Yes, he does. So we're gonna have to be having a look here to see if he's gonna get a Echo... what is it? Epicenter out on this Beastmaster.
Do you think Scroats is going for a Blink Dagger as well here on his Beastmaster? He's got 2,000 gold saved
I
up.
have seen last game the Beastmaster did the game before. Sorry, the first game I think it was the Beastmaster got a blink dagger first. But personally I do prefer Echo Books because it helps you farm faster as well as get those solo kills. Just seeing a stun coming out on the Beastmaster, nothing too serious. Ricky's stalking the Juggernaut bottom. Mid lane, however, it looks like the Owl Devourer is gonna get picked off. No, he's rolling up. And he's got his ultimate back up now. He might want to burst it. Oh, he does get hit by the...
No!
Takes
out the Mirana.
He gets hit by the Mirana Starstorm, and that finishes off, but he manages to get his ult off before. And it looks like Oracle manages to finish off the pick off on the Mirana. Meanwhile, Juggernaut unable to spin because of the Ricky Smoke Cloud. Smoke Cloud is so ridiculously mean. It's just like 6 second silence at all levels. And you can't get out of it if you get leashed, so yeah. Really need
It's a
the
good combo. The
protection
Slark
to
and the
stop that
Ricky
out.
is a very nice.
Yeah,
Scroats did go for the
really
Blink Dagger. So Beastmaster is rocking a Blink Dagger now. He's got a Mango in his inventory. So any rotations, he's going to be all over. I'm assuming.
Yep, it looks like he just
Judging by
wants to push
how
the tower
on
for now.
point.
He's got max inner beast, by the way, so this tower is not going to last very long for the next creep wave sort of thing. Like, someone's going to have to sort of TP in there, and you can't really just TP one person in there because they're just going to die to the Beastmaster Roar. So they're going to have to commit some more resources to defending this top tower or just let it go. And that's sort of the strength of Beastmaster. You just, like, it forces multiple heroes to be able to defend a tower because one hero just isn't enough.
And
I guess
their
I'm gonna
Sand
say
King
Sand-
has a
hero
blink
Sand
now.
King, but- Yep, it looks like they're going to want
So
to
I
try
guess
and
Sand
go
King's
for...
looking to
Yeah,
gank
looks
or
like they wanna
something.
try
Get
and
that
get, like,
blink dagger to pay off, yeah?
Yeah, they're looking to try and get like that. Maybe get a pick off on the anyone who tries to defend bottom tower. Like the
I think
Slug's starting
maybe
to pick
though,
up some farm. He's got his
Sand King-
treads. So go ahead.
Sand King's got
What do you
about
say about Sand
700 gold. I think he might be about to farm his arcanes before he goes for a gank, so he might have a little bit more downtime.
King? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just the way
looks
he's
like
eyeballing
pulling
these
the-
creeps here.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pulling the creep wave into the big cap. It looks like so.
So that- So that
You may
means
want to try and farm that instead.
Alpha Wolf's probably going to have to rotate Ricky up to top to slow down the Beastmaster's push.
I don't even know if Ricky can do
While-
anything there. What can he
Yeah,
do?
not
He's
really.
only level 4. Like he might just die if
Well,
Beastmaster picks up dust.
Kunka's getting some levels down the op lane, and our Juggernaut has rotated top. Juggernaut's gone top tower. So TFA
Oh, yeah.
taking out top tower.
Radiant's
Observer wards thrown down here. Oh, and they're making a, they're making a jump. Oh,
Torrent,
Yep.
and that's it. This is what I said. Like
was
nobody
a
Cooks
clean-
is just like really good with the Kunkka. Doesn't miss a beat, you know.
yeah, that was solid.
Radiant's top tower.
You do see a lot of the people playing Kunkka. You know, every now and then, every 5 X mark torrent combos, they'll mess one up. So it's you know it's impressive to see it never messed up.
Yeah, like I
Top tier one's
think
down.
I've seen him mess it up like once in like the first game that he played, and that was mostly just because of rust and stuff like that. Just sort of playing the hero for the first time today or whatever. But
So with Magikarp, if you're on Team Alpha Wolf, Alpha W, you're the captain. What are you telling your team right now? How are you hoping to bring this game back into your control?
Yeah, I guess you sort of look at you use the Ricky Vision and be like, okay, where have they committed where the enemy committed their resources and their heroes and stuff, and basically going the opposite direction. So yeah, so it looks like there's a couple of heroes bottom, and the Beastmaster's also rotating down there too. So what I'd say is just like get a couple of your carries, just go top and push the tower there. Like just avoid this bottom lane. Like the Slark is hanging around here, and I really feel like he shouldn't. Yeah, also another thing. Look at the Slark's skill build. He's gone for 3 points in Pounce and only 1 point in Dark Pacts.
So basically, what
What do you think of
you're
that?
saying is you'd be telling that Slark to run, Slark. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
run. Like
Run.
use the Ricky to give vision and see. Oh, there's clearly more than one hero here. I'm a lowly Slark on level 6 with only treads. Let me just like back off. You know, like farm the jungle or. It was not really safe. You can see there's a hawk scouting at that small camp. So like even if he was to
also,
go there, he'd still get picked off. So
With what you said, Magikarp, because of this like skill build, the jungle option is not really an option anymore.
yeah, like
Dark
not
Pounce,
really.
Max is the jungle build. Obviously, Pounce is not so good against jungle creeps.
Yeah, that's true.
So but yeah, I guess
Yeah,
he's,
I'm
I
not
guess
quite
he's
sure
gone
why
for
he went for
the
that,
fighting
but-
build.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, it makes sense in the aggressive trialing sort of thing. Like, if the trialing kept going, then having a 12-second leash sort of thing is pretty good. Like, but
I'm not a huge Slark player, but I still think. I think you still max Dark Pounce anyway, Dark Pact anyway, yeah? Like, just for the farming
like
ability.
Especially since the nerfs to Pounce has been like
Pounce.
consistent. Like they've constantly
Yeah.
been like the time where Pounce did like 280 damage, I think, at max level, and now it's like
Okay, it looks like
160.
well, the arrow missed the Slark. He's got a lease on life, but it looks like this bot tower is it has no arms to defend itself. Magikarp.
Yeah, it looks like Alpha Wolf, the decision is actually to go mid and just push that out. But like even then, like the Sand King, what is he doing? He's like looking to stack Ancients maybe. He's not pushing out the wave. Like it looks like TFA, they're just gonna push the tier
I think he
2s
was
now
looking
'cause-
to counter initiate or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like anyone who tries to defend the mid lane is probably gonna get blinked on by with the epicenter and stuff. But it looks like with the way the Future Ancients are going, they can just sort of keep pushing out. You know, like they're not really in a position to like back off. The thing that I'm worried about
They
though,
are
is if they
being
keep pushing
scouted though by the Ricky.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Mirana
the
comes
Moonlight
out.
Shadow completely revealed. Because of the Ricky. So
Yeah, they gotta be
Alpha W
super
just back
careful
it
of
up a
the,
little bit there.
Yeah, they gotta be super careful of Wreckmaster though. Like his counter initiation with the epicenter, blink epicenter, is gonna be really crucial if they do one of these 5-man engagements. And it looks like instead they're just
it's
gonna
still
rotate
only-
mid and take the tier 1.
Yeah. Wow, really good movements by TFA, just like you said, you know, really tight. Only a level 1 epicenter though, so it's not as much damage as you have associated with epicenter. You know, it's only, what is that, 6 pulses?
6 pulses of 110
Oh.
damage, 600.
Yeah.
Become the boat.
That's true.
And that Sankin is
Wreckmaster,
probably
Oracle.
dead.
Wow. There's a lot of defensive
Oh,
abilities
wow.
there. Nope, lives through it.
Ricky
But
dies.
Ricky's down.
And Beastmaster's raw on the
And
Emerald
OD.
Tower, and Omni Slash as well. Epicenter
Despite
comes
that
in.
lovely
Oh no,
epicenter
Epicenter
just
failed.
backed off.
What
Epicenter
happened
whiffed.
there? Oh, the
And
no, it couldn't have been the creep. What happened there? I'm
I
so
think he
confused.
chose not to go in, man. He saw the healing ward and he knew he couldn't kill anyone.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure. Despite
That's
that
actually
lovely,
really bad,
like,
because
yeah,
it's okay. Yeah.
they got nothing now. They got nothing. Despite the really nice defensive play, saving Sand King, just Ricky walks forward, gets picked off. OD walks forward, gets picked off, and without a Sand King initiation, they've got no stuns on this enemy on this Alpha WP. So the
Yeah,
lockdown and the you know the counter initiation besides from Sand King is non-existent. So they just got absolutely picked off 1 by 1.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really liking this Beastmaster Blink Dagger actually. I was a bit skeptical of it because like I personally don't go for it, but like I prefer like Necro 1 before Blink at least. But like just getting the Blink Dagger there helped like it really shut down that OD in that fight. Like the OD could have like dropped the hammer. He still had his ultimate. He could have got.
It looks like an OD is
orbs in,
AFK
you know?
by the way. Magikarp, his OD's been sitting here. I think he's waiting to buy himself drums.
Drums maybe. But
But he's been
how much do drums
AFK for a
cost
while.
anyway?
Like
I think it's
700
still for
gold
gold
for the
isn't it?
recipe.
Like, yeah, 700, and
Yeah,
he's like
70
still 25 gold away. You might as well just go and farm the top wave, isn't it? Like,
But he's been AFK in this fountain for a good 20 seconds, man. I know it's worrying that I've been watching that the whole
he's
time.
moving now, but
Oh, there we go.
he's
DC.
moving a little bit. He's just waiting for his drums. It looks like, but yeah, just sitting there waiting for it.
No,
just
he's
seems
DC.
like
He's
oh,
he's
he's
disconnected
DC'd,
now.
okay. So he was actually.
There's it's definitely not a good sign when
Oh no, they're telling the Saints to just go. It's fine.
yeah,
I think he might be on tilt.
definitely not. It's definitely not a good sign when you're
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
when you
He might be having to do some other
OD.
stuff.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, like looking at the Future Ancients, they're doing like this very methodical thing where they'll like ward up the enemy jungle as soon as they've taken all their towers, and that sort of like forces the opponent to like farm in like really awkward spots or go into the
We're
enemy
seeing some
jungle and
pretty-
de-ward.
I'm seeing some pretty funny old chat here. 5 years can't save him. But where do you think this game kind of went off the tracks for Alpha W?
I think the Sand King not getting his Blink Dagger when he should have, that was like a really big kill. Like that slowed him down to a point where like pretty fast anyway, but if he got it faster he could have actually killed the Beastmaster instead of the Beastmaster killing him. And that allowed the Beastmaster to get his Blink Dagger. The Beastmaster wasn't farming too well in top lane by the way. The Sand King was out farming him by a lot. But that kill really like helped him out. And also the fact that the trial lane made it so the Slark didn't have a lot of farm. Like you're looking at the 16-minute Shadow Blade, that feels like it should be like a 12-minute Shadow Blade, but like it just really wasn't the case. Like he was not able to free farm the way he wanted to. Also, having to trial him with an Oracle means the Oracle doesn't get a lot of experience. Like the Oracle wants to be like stacking, pulling, and zoning out the offlaner, but when he's up against the trial lane, he's like stuck going like, what do I do? You know, I've got a purge, I've got nothing else. I'm level 1.
Yeah.
I'm a sad
I think
fan
the,
or something, but
I think the tri-lane, just that situation they got put in by TFA at the start was a rough position. Like they've got the SK who's winning top, they got OD who's doing decently mid, but Slark, Ricky, and Oracle are such bad heroes to be put in that position. You know, they all need so much experience. I mean, Ricky wants to roam around.
Yeah, like another thing is like
As
the
you
Ricky
said, Oracle wants
didn't get.
experience.
Yeah, another thing is the Ricky is only strong if you get kills early on with the like by roaming basically, but because he had to stay bottom the entire time, it's just like you couldn't really do much. And we're seeing it's a gank coming out on the Kunkka. He does get a turn off and the boat, and the boat is going to hit the Oracle.
Wow.
And Slark is
Very
really dead, but he's
interesting,
gonna heal up a little bit.
Did you see the movements by Mint there on his Slark? He completely ignored the Kunkka, ran to the VS, and then the VS swapped out the Kunkka, so he was there for the last hit on the VS. I mean, on the Kunkka. It was really bizarre.
Yeah,
He completely
really smart,
ignored the main target.
Yeah, that was like
I don't know if that was the most like. I don't know if that was a really greedy play and he was going to kill the VS, or that was the most next level play and that was like amazingly good.
Top tower is under attack.
Crazy.
Yeah, like that was really intuitive on his part. If he intended to do that, then he was like, "Oh, there's definitely gonna be a vent behind there. I better go for that guy."
Are they intending to play this out? You reckon? Like,
Yeah, I think so. Like they got into the quarterfinals anyway, so they might as well like see how far they can get. Because if they can win this, then like maybe their OD will come back in time, like for the next game, or maybe the OD will come back later.
it's a $50 Oz dollar prize pool.
New Zealand dollars, which is basically.
Oh,
Oz.
damn.
Like, what is the difference? It's like
It's basically
10
Oz.
cents maybe.
I honestly do not know. Hey, is it called New Zealand dollars? What's your
Yeah, it's
dollars
called
called?
NZ. Yeah, New Zealand dollars.
Oh wait, you're not New Zealand, are you?
No, I'm Aussie, but like I'm pretty sure it's just called New Zealand dollars. Like, I really should look into it, but yeah, it's
We
like
can ask-
we've got
we can
AUD,
ask
they've
Dino
got
later.
NZD, so
Oh, true. So I guess we're gonna need
killing off the
to
bird.
and they need Mint to be doing some really heavy lifting this game. He's gonna need to be a very big Slark, a very scary fish man.
Yeah, and he has the potential too as well. Like he's already got a Shadow Blade, probably gonna be looking to get a Echo Saber next. It looks like a trap might be set for this Beastmaster. Ricky's scouting it out. The smoke is gonna stop the Beastmaster from being able to roar to save himself, and he's just gonna get killed. And Ben's coming to try and save him, and the Ricky's scouting him out now, stalking Hawkeye. Benji doing some really good job, doing a really good job in terms of vision.
Do you think this was a strategy by
Oh, look at this. This is actually really smart. The boat is going to come and force out the ultimate, and they're going to dust him as well. Oh, they missed the dust. Oh, no way.
No
They
way.
did it a little too soon. He was they
He gets a
dusted
lick.
before he came out of ults. That is unfortunate.
Do you think this was a next level strat, Magikarp? That they got their OD to disconnect so that TFA will stop playing as 5-man so much, stop playing quite so tight and team play orientated, so they can split them up and get pick off with the Ricky and the Slark.
I mean, it seems like a really counterintuitive plan, if anything. Like, if you want to beat TFA, you've got to like rattle them in some way. They're a really methodical team, like I said before. So if you can, a monkey in the wrench, you got a wrench in the monkey.
Yeah,
or whatever.
i.e.
What's the phrase? I forgot what it is.
Have your
monkey
position
wrench into the
2
mix.
disconnect from the game.
Yeah, like if you can.
So you
well,
think
like
something
that's sort of a that's more of a beneficial thing than anything else. But like if you can,
It's more of a
if you
monkey
can stuff up
wrench
their
into your own
plans in some
gears.
way, then yeah, if you can stuff up their plans in some way, then like one of the things that they did is they dewarded the jungle sort of thing. Oh, did they? No, they didn't. They just got the Ricky to scout things out. So if they can keep like the Ricky scouting things out and getting pickoffs like this, then they may be able to rattle TFA to the point where the Slark gets big enough that he can basically start soloing them. Because like,
Oh, it's what's
what
called?
does TFA
It's
really got?
$20,
They've got a
is it?
Mirana and a yeah, it's New Zealand dollars by the way. My New Zealand friend is saying it's 25. It's New Zealand dollars.
Oh, and it's 20.
Oh,
not
he said
50.
it's 25.
Yeah.
Was it?
We bumped it up. We rounded up. Oh,
Okay.
Slark getting gone on. Oh, can the SK ulti be big? SK Dante ulti. Oh, they swap out though.
The
And just
Slice
no
does
one,
get picked off.
and Scroats has gone down. Mirana's getting the run around. She's finally taken out. But this 3-core lineup from TFA, they've still got so much more durability, so much more
Is under attack.
sustain in these team fights.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ricky got away. Wow. That's actually
Yeah,
quite impressive.
pretty incredible.
He's standing in front of
Do
the
you think
thing
this-
as well.
Do you think this Ricky should be going for more farm now, since that they're playing 4v5? He kind of needs to become a bit more of a core role.
Yes and no. Like, the strength of the Ricky is being able to, like, scout at the enemy team without them knowing. So, like, he's basically like a static ward at this point, but, like, he can use that to his advantage by helping get kills, and then with those kills he can get farm to turn into a semi-carry of sorts. But he can't just sort of, like, be in a lane farming, because then the enemy knows where they are, and it knows where he is, and then they don't have to be worried about a Ricky being somewhere. So they'll be able to, like, free farm, so, like, say like where Hawkeye Pierce is right now, he's sort of scared, so he's going to be staying near the tower because he's going to be worried about a Ricky gank sort of coming in. But like if there's a Ricky farming like a bottom lane, he can like push out this wave and keep farming sort of thing. And even now, like you see, he's still too far forward in the and go for him. It is a Vengeful Spirit though, so it's pretty tanky.
So you're thinking, don't farm too much, kind of stay off the map and have your presence affecting the team, opposed to kind of
Yeah, exactly.
working on a quick diffusal blade.
Yeah, it sounds good. Like you see, like you see him now. He's like scouting out certain here. He scouts some Mirana out. He's gonna start stalking her and finding out where Nova's gonna go, and that's gonna help. Like say the Sand King. Sand King's like nearby, so he can maybe get a epicenter. You can see like he's even scanning out the Roach Pit, and they don't have any wards right now. Oh, they just placed one now.
Oh, now they
And
do.
there's a stun.
Now they do.
Is he gonna ult? Oh, he managed to get an ult off at the last second, but is he gonna get away? He's just
Yep.
he's
Diffusal blade.
Diffusal blade. What do you think about Juggernaut's build, by the way? He's gone for magic diffusal.
Great. Stock standing at the same Dragon build I do.
Okay, like I sometimes
So,
see
yeah.
like Battle Fury and stuff like that, and like Basher and stuff. But I do like this build as well.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot more damage.
I like the I'm not a big fan of the Battle Fury on Juggernaut anymore. I just feel like it's better to get the early Manta, get the early game going on, get the early move speed. But I definitely do like the Basher versus a Slark. But it's always that toss-up. You're thinking, do I want to have that more damage and kill off all the supports with a Diffusal, or do I want that Basher for more kind of a more late game? And I just think Diffusal just gives you so much damage for how much it costs. It's so worth it, you know.
Yeah, didn't they buff the
And I guess
mana burn as well? Like
I think so.
burns 20
But
attack.
this game is not too much of a factor, but being able to diffuse yourself is usually quite handy as well. So having Manta, Diffusal, and Spin, like you're pretty unkillable at that point. So that feels pretty good. Compared to
Yeah,
you know,
well,
when you have a
like,
Battle Fury, you go in there, you ulti, and then you die. You're like real
Yeah, the thing is
squishy.
though, the smoke cloud is going to be the big issue I think for him though. Like still, because he can't
Yeah,
defuse
you can't- there's
smoke
no-
cloud,
there's
and he
no
can't match
defusing
her out
that.
of smoke cloud either.
So that's what I was saying about the Ricky. Of course, it's a different kind of game. You know, it's 4v5. It's pretty hard to win there. You know, you're on the disadvantage. But the only way this Juggernaut's not going to get his ulti off, or the Kunkka doesn't get his boat off, is if someone is diffusal inside a Ricky cloud. And that's, you know, this Ricky needs a diffusal for that. So I think maybe prioritizing that before he goes for any ganks might be beneficial.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not sure, just because your kill potential on any of these heroes, you've got a VS to always swap them out, you got Kunkka boat, you got Mirana ulti, and you got a Beastmaster to raw the person killing him. And Juggernaut's hard to kill in himself. They're all pretty hard to kill, you know. And you're missing all the OD's damage, so you're in a bit of a pickle there.
Yeah, it seemed like the OD was
some of what
the
I've
linchpin of their team right now.
Yeah, and so, some of what I've seen, for example, when I was watching the Asus ROG tournament, the Oceania qualifiers,
Yeah, yeah.
Godot playing his Ricky. I've noticed people go for the phase boots on Ricky support these days, which is interesting.
Yeah, like
I find it's
the reasoning
pretty
behind
crazy.
It, like it makes sense in a way because your
with the
ultimate
ulti,
is yeah, it does one tick per second sort of thing. So it doesn't matter how much
So
your attack speed is.
attack speed doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah, and then also like your phase boost allows you to catch up to be able to like use your blink strike, and also lets you get underneath people so you can get your smoke cloud right on top of them.
Like, obviously, I don't know the maths on this, but you get bonus damage from backstab, and all your attacks in the during Tricks of the Trade, they're all backstab attacks, yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So, do you reckon phase gives you more damage, or would treads give you more damage?
Well, treads only gives
I
you
guess
9
phase would, yeah.
agility, isn't it? Like well,
Yeah.
we calculate actually. Like gives you so if you 9 times 1.25.
That's not
equals,
that
like,
much, is it?
It's like 11 maybe. Like yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
like 11. It turns into 11 damage, whereas 24 damage is just standard better sort of thing. Like the reason behind treads like back in the day was that like you got more backstab hits when you kept chasing people, but now the Tricks of the Trade is the main sort of thing. It's
So, how do you feel about do you play support Ricky at all? Like, what's your boot choice of choice?
yeah, I prefer phase boots, like personally. Like the tranquil boots are also really good though, because it allows you to roam for longer. Because if you get away on like low HP, you can just sit there and like clarity up or whatever if you're low on mana, and then you can just go back in like a minute later. So yeah, like it really depends on like how you play the hero. I like phase boots honestly just because like the damage is really good and the chase potential is good as well. Like, you can phase boots to catch up to people and try and kill them sort of thing. And also like Sand King's gonna stop this Venture Spirit from killing the water, but not really gonna help that much.
Nope. She still kills it off. Pretty casually.
We're seeing Necro 3 up on Beastmaster now, so he's at his peak in terms of strength. Kunka's got his Aether Lens, so now he's got like blink range distance of X marks the spot, basically. It's disgusting. Juggernaut still has his Aegis, so they're probably just gonna split push, not split push, they're gonna siege. And the whoever was controlling the Outward Devourer really didn't like play that right. So that's just gonna be a free kill.
What happened? Sorry.
The OD just sort of
OD walked in.
Someone they controlled, then he got hit by an arrow and just died immediately. Both coming in, hits the Ricky and the Sand. Always getting those really good both. The Slark using his ultimate to try and get out. The
Beastmaster Raw.
the false promise coming up on what's called the Slark, sorry, but it's not enough. And Juggernaut's finally gonna go down, but it's just tough Aegis, like.
And despite the 45, Wreckmeister is doing huge work on that Sand King.
Yeah,
Sand King with Ags is just terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like
it would be a really different game.
Initiation is. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it would be a really different game if OD's still here because Wreckmeister was really, doing work on this Sand King. It's really paying off.
Yeah, like
I
feel bad that like
I was really worried. Sorry, I was really worried seeing the Beastmaster versus the Sand King, just because Sand King was doing so much more out of the lane, but Scroats gets that solo kill and starts rotating and gets so much work done that I was, a bit worried for Sand King trying to keep up with the mid game potential of Scroats, but I guess it doesn't matter too much now since they're in a 4v5, but he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, and,
old SK.
Yeah, he's got a Lincoln Sphere, he's got an Ags, like I'm surprised he's not going for an Aether Lens actually. That seems like the logical next step, but we're seeing a smoke come out from Alpha Wolves. They're gonna see if they can try and pick off one of the heroes on the Future Ancients, but they may be able to pick off this Beastmaster. He doesn't blink off cooldown, so he can use it if he spots him out.
Oh, Mirana blinks right into SK. Oh, arrow
Beastmaster
going up.
comes out. And an arrow coming out of Slark. He's gonna lose all his mana, but he is false
no
promise,
mana.
so he's not die. No, he's gonna die. Okay, that's a lot of
He's
damage.
gonna pop.
Sand King ult coming in. He's gonna kill Hawkeye Pierce, but no, he's not even gonna kill Hawkeye Pierce. Oh no, the Oracle Purified
does
Flames
pop in
there
eventually.
to get the kill.
Slark's
Sand
down,
King getting
Beastmaster's down,
Omnislash
Yes is down.
X on the
They don't quite have
Oracle,
enough.
and that's basically a 5-man wipe, but it's a 4-man wipe. So like,
It's
you
always,
see the Oracle's like
it's always funny.
now.
It's always funny trying to commentate Oracle you're like, okay, is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? He's not gonna die. And then he explodes. You're like, okay, he died, I guess.
It's like he's not gonna die, right? He's a slot, you know. He's like full HP. He's fine. It's like that. So yeah, it's probably gonna be 2 lanes in racks before they can get anyone up to defend.
Yeah.
As
Valiant,
and he's ulting nothing. Okay. And he gets
as
arrow.
valiant as these guys are, I think it might be TFA's game from this point on. Looking
Yeah, I
pretty
think
easy
you're right with this one.
to wrap it up here.
It kind of sucks to see a game like go this way, but like TFA still like they were in a strong position. Like they weren't winning it per se, but they were in a position where they could have won the game anyway. But yeah, it's just sad to see this game go the way it did. Torrent coming out on the
I guess
Wreckmeister losing some of his mana.
Real life
coach
issues
as well,
and
so he
things
can't
like
really-
that.
Yeah, unfortunately, his real life
Sometimes,
gets in
yeah.
the way of fun. Meanwhile, Nova's getting picked off by a 3-man gank here. Slark being a really strong pickup against Mirana in general, just because he can't leap away from the leash or the tether or whatever.
Yeah, it's very frustrating trying to wait out the duration of the tether, just getting punched in the face over and over again by Slark. And then
Yeah, it's actually
the
like
last
3.5
try and leap.
seconds. It's so much.
And,
Like
yeah, and by the time you get to the last second, you've lost so much mana from Essence Shift that you can't leap anymore, and then you die.
yeah.
Sad
Like,
life.
if you look at it, like it's like Beastmaster's level 2 Raw is the same as Leash at level 1 in terms of like stun sort of thing. It's disgusting. Like I don't know how does Ice Frog sleep at night with this sort of thing, you know? 3.5 seconds of stun. Like obviously it's not a real stun, but
I
like
guess- I guess Icefrog knows that, you know, if you get in the early game enough and you get a Kunkka and a VS and a Juggernaut up in that Slark's grill, that he doesn't do anything early game.
yeah, I guess so.
Poor old Slarky.
I think in the
But
future, like
TFA
if
did a
anyone,
really good job.
yeah, I think if you really want to stop TFA from doing this well, you've got to get rid of the Kunkka. The Kunkka seems to be the one of those heroes that just sort of like gives them the initiation that they need. Like it gives them, you put the X down and then it's like, okay, we know that guy's gonna get hit by a torrent combination because Nova Eclipse is good at the combinations, so they can just like they can trust in each other to initiate where they want to. Sanctum not coming in, and they're gonna pull off the Juggernaut, what's called Vengeance Through immediately. Spring's coming out to save the Juggernaut, and Kunkka's Rum is gonna save him. He's gonna blink out actually. He does have a blink dagger. Meanwhile, Scrotum Beastmaster is gonna be trying to commit his life to the ultimate to the Rax, but he's not even gonna die for it. Juggernaut is using his ultimate on the Oracle, is gonna kill that guy off. And the tanking, and
They're all a bit too tank for the Rum.
they're all dead.
Yeah, the Rum just doing work, not being able to kill anyone. That what is it, 60% damage reduction or 60% damage delay?
It's 50%, so basically halves all damage that comes in. It's so ridiculous.
That's something,
Anyway,
I don't know how Astro tips on that with that one.
Anyway, thanks for casting with me, man. It really helps to have someone to bounce ideas off of and stuff like that. I'll hopefully see you in the
No
next
worries,
game.
man. Yeah, see you then, buddy.
Alright, cool.